a 2016 16 plate MV Agusta Stradale 800, and it's done just under 8,600 miles with one owner. Bike's in lovely condition. There's a couple of little marks which I'll show you as we go around the bike. And he's made a couple of little modifications, just really tiny ones, which I'll show you too. It's a really good spec. It's got a quick shifter on it, got adjustable screen. We've got these like weekend semi-hard panniers, so they're all integrated in a really cool way so that they are your rear lights, but when you take them off on a quick release system, you've then got these other lights that are actually built into the bike. So it's just a seamless transition. Okay, so let's show you around from the start. So as I said, we've got an adjustable screen. So that's the low position, that's the high position. There's no damage on it at all. Obviously you can see marks where it's been used and then cleaned, but there's actually no chips or cracks or anything like that. Paint works really nice. It's a gloss finish. It's not a satin finish. No damage at all to the headlight. Then on the front mudguard, there's like a protection film on there, but it's not that, so I don't know why. There's no damage at all. The bike has done, so we're told, a track day at Rockingham, and you know, the tyres have got loads of tread. There is no squaring off at all, but you know, if you've ever done your track days, you can see that they've been on a track at some point, but the bike hasn't been down, hasn't fell over at all. Wheels are in great condition, so are the fork legs, and you can see from the radiator, you know, the bike has been used, but it's in good condition. There's no big holes in it or dents in the radiator or anything like that. No damage on the mirrors. Tiny light mark on the end of the handguard. I can't even feel it. And then the cockpit area is really nice. You've got rider mode, so you can go through the rider modes. It's got a quick shifter up, but if you put it into sport mode, it quick shifts up and down, and you can turn it off. It's very nice. There is, can't see any stone chips, can't see any damage. Same with this panel. No damage to this, I wouldn't call it a belly pan, it's like a decorative stroke heat shield, but there's no damage to it. Rear foot brake has never touched down. There is a scrape to the foot peg on either side, and again it's not damage, it's a result of the bike has been lowered. It's got a Lust Racing rear linkage, so the back end's been lowered, and if you ride it on track, you'll end up catching your foot pegs, which is exactly the same as a KTM Duke 690 I used to have. We have the standard linkages, so if you want the back raised to the standard height, we can do that. Or equally, if you don't ever use it on track, you won't have it happen any further. But there's no damage as such, it's just that he's put these these frame guards from R&G, just to stop the frame rubbing with his boots. No damage to the frame. Again, he's put a little bit of tape on the frame there, just to stop his knees rubbing the frame. And the same where the seat touches the tank, he's just put a little bit of insulation tape to stop the seat rubbing the paintwork. Seat's in nice condition. It's a really nice seat as well. So it's a leather seat, also twin stitched. Again, heat shield at the back, other than a couple of marks off his own boots. There's no damage there. Rear wheel spot on, and the rear tyre is sort of worn similar to the front. It has tread, it has shape, but right on the very edges you can see it's done a track day. they'd clean up 100 miles, 150 miles on the road. They'd be fine, to be honest. On the rear indicators, we've had this before with MV Agustas. There is the tiniest little bit of misting in the rear indicators. They still function completely perfectly. This is the system to remove the panniers. Really cool system. So you get the key, you turn that key barrel there. There is a little clip just there. You undo that clip and the whole pannier comes off, and then you're left with much less bike. And then looking around this side, showing us sprockets again. They've got signs of, obviously they've done some mileage, but they are in perfectly good condition. A couple of tiny marks on the panniers, and there's the lowering kit. So, you know, as I said, we have the standard linkages. We can change that straight away and put you back to a standard height if you would prefer. This foot peg is exactly the same as the other, purely a result of running around with the suspension lowered. And there's no scratches, no damage at all to the engine on this side. A couple of the tiniest marks on the tank on this side, and then again, no damage on the mirror or the handguard. And a tiny stone chip there as well. But this side is very reflective of the other side too. So it's in our showroom now in Sittingbourne in Kent. We're here from 9 till 5, Tuesday to Saturday. And if you've got any further questions, just give us a call.